Hello, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today, let's go to the United States, to the state of Oregon, and we're going to review a beer from a brewery which I particularly like, and that is Deschutes Brewery, located in Bend, Oregon, and they've been around since 1988, and grew and grew and grew until in 2016 they were actually the 8th largest craft beer brewery in the United States. I'm not sure where they are now. I imagine they're still in the top 10. So founded in Bend, Oregon, but the place where I've been to Bend, and I've been to their restaurant in Bend and tasted beers there. But most often I've visited Portland, Oregon. I used to go to Oregon at least once a year before the pandemic. And in Portland they have a very large restaurant and tasting room, and actually a small brew pub operation there as well. And it is probably the U.S. craft beer brewery that I have reviewed the most. Not on this channel, but on ratebeer.com. And so they have a number of great beers, often a lot of seasonals, one-offs, and great things that you can get at the Portland restaurant. You can go in there and order a taster set and get wonderful hamburgers, really good food for pub food, certainly. The beer we're going to look at today is called this one. It is called Mirror Pond Pale Ale, and this is an American pale ale, the style that was kind of rejuvenated by American craft brewers in the 1970s and 80s, most notably Sierra Nevada in California, but also Deschutes. So Mirror Pond Pale Ale, 5%, 40 international bittering units, and this is named after a pond in the Deschutes River, which flows through Bend, and actually it is, I guess, if you would pardon the pun, or pardon it, Bend in the river, created by a dam in 1910, and so kind of an impoundment, they say, and it's a very popular spot in the center of Bend, Oregon. On Rate Beer, this one has 1,957 ratings, and the average is 3.5 out of 5, and 77 percentile for its style, American Pale Ale, and 87 percentile for all beers on Rate Beer. Untapped, 165,800 ratings, and pretty similar average, 3.6 out of 5. 659 yen where I bought it, and currently that would probably be something like around $5 or so. And I have had this before, and I gave it a pretty high rating, but it was 10 years ago. The malt in this one is two-row, Crystal, Carapils, and Munich, and the hops just a single one, and that is Cascade, of course, a great hop for the style. Let's give this one a go, shall we? Mirror Pond Pale Ale by Deschutes, named after the Deschutes River, which goes through Bend, Oregon. Bend is a very popular sports area for mountaineering, bicycling, skiing, all kinds of things. Okay, it is a nice kind of medium gold copper color, pretty substantial carbonation coming up, and about a finger, less, maybe half a finger of off-white foam. Okay, certainly getting the Cascade. Nice kind of bright citrusy sort of note. Flavor just as you would expect it to be. Nice rich sort of Cascade hop. Substantial malty backbone. With this one, the hops kind of emerge first, and then in mid-palate the kind of caramelly sort of maltiness comes through, this light sweetness. It balances very well. So this, to my mind, is a bit hoppier than Sierra Nevada. a bit richer too as well in flavor. So a very pleasant pale ale. This is one I think you should probably give a try if you happen to see it. I haven't reviewed Deschutes beers because I haven't found them, and recently I did. Imported by Nagano Trading in Japan, which is the parent company for the Antenna America pubs in Tokyo. I think they might be opening one in Osaka later on, I'm not sure. But in any case, Antenna America, Nagano Trading, they import a lot of different beers from the United States, including this one. Mirror Pond Pale Ale, 5%, 40 international bittering units from Deschutes Brewery in Bend, Oregon. Give it a go if you happen to see it. That's it for today. Tell me your experience with Deschutes, what you've had from them. They apparently were thinking about opening an East Coast brewery, and they had a tasting room in Roanoke, Virginia for about 4 years, and they closed it in 2021 during the pandemic, so I guess their brewery plans for the East Coast are off. So, but in any case, no matter what you find from Deschutes, it all probably is worth trying out. That's it for today. Take care. Bye-bye.